Hey y'all, just made it back home. Finally, it is actually a really beautiful day out now. The sun came out and it's warming up a good bit, which is awesome. I'm gonna fillet these two fish for y'all and then we're gonna go inside and I'm gonna cook them up. Fillets, so delicious. Beans, get off the counter. Beans, don't get cats. Beans off the counter right now. Really quickly, so what you're gonna do to season the fish is this. You're gonna need some lemons, Tony Chachere's, garlic powder, blackening seasoning, and I actually I bought this thyme plant and I've been using it a lot when I do my redfish on the half shell. It just adds such a delicious, like fresh, like taste. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the garlic powder and we are going to put it on one side of the bass. I'm gonna spread that on there. We're gonna turn it over and then we're going to add the blackening seasoning on the other side. Like so, and then you want to mix that around so it's nice and even. We are going to pan fry this. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then add a little bit more blackening seasoning to the side where you put the garlic. Perfect. And that is it. The rest we do when we're cooking it. You want to take the lemon, you want to squeeze that over your redfish. And I usually like to use a whole lemon per fish. There we go. Perfect. Okay, next you want to take your Tony Chachere's or other seasoning of choice. You want to put that over your redfish on the half shell. You want to use your hands and you want to mix that all over the fillets, nice and even. You don't need this, but I love putting some right on top. It's Italian salad dressing, and it looks like I just used the last little bit. Especially if you're, letting it marinate a little bit. Oh my gosh, trust me, you cannot go wrong. Even if you don't have any other ingredients, just Italian salad dressing, put it on the redfish on the half shell on the grill. It is the most amazing fish you'll ever try. So last thing you want to do for the redfish is you want to take a little pieces of thyme and we just want to sprinkle them on there. Gosh, y'all, this looks so good. My mouth is already watering just thinking about this redfish. All right. This is what you are going to end up with. And I am marinating them on the same piece of tinfoil because what the heck. So yes, let me get ready really quick and I'll be right back to start cooking. Okay, I am nice and fresh and ready to cook. So first thing we want to do is do our sides. We are going to be making a tomato cucumber salad. Super easy, super fresh. Actually, I already have everything cut up. So I use two different kinds of tomatoes. Those baby cherry tomatoes, and then cucumber, and then you want to cut up some fresh parsley. For the vinaigrette for the salad, this is my favorite salad dressing to make. It's super easy. The two main ingredients are apple cider vinegar and oil, so you want to do half and half of those. And if you don't like apple cider vinegar, you can also use like red wine vinegar. That works well too. Then you're going to add some basil, 1 teaspoon of brown sugar, salt and pepper to taste, and that's about it. So awesome. And then you can also add some lemon juice in there if you want, but I really don't think it needs. Second side, we're going to be making baked sweet potato fries. I usually don't like sweet potato in any other form. Sweet potato fries, so good. And before I cut the actual potato up, I wanted to show you guys it because look at the monstrosity that I found at Rouse's. I mean, have you ever seen a sweet potato this big? Like, it's literally the size of my head. So, all right, just wanted to show you that. Thought it was cool. So I'm gonna cut it up into just like little rectangular strips, and then you want to preheat your oven to 415. We want to stick those in the oven before we start cooking the fish because the fish will cook super fast, like 7 minutes tops. So we want to get those in the oven, get them nice and crispy, and then we'll start the fish. That sweet potato only took me like 30 minutes to peel and cut, which is great. Note to self, stop buying big ass potatoes. Literally have 3 bags worth of sweet potato fries now, which is nothing to complain about. So what you need is a little piece of tin foil, and I actually put a very thin layer of olive oil on it already. And I like to put my fries in like a little plastic Ziploc bag, and you want to season them in here. It's a lot less messy than doing it in a bowl or anything like that. So you want to take your Ziploc bag and you want to put some olive oil in there. Kind of, there we go. And then to season it, we want salt, a little bit of paprika, black pepper, and last but not least, one of my favorite ingredients, rosemary. All right, and once you have everything in there, you want to close it up, and then you want to make sure it airs out first, and then you want to try to mix it all together. All right, perfect. Now you want to take them out, and you just want to pour them all over your little tin foil. And then with your hands, you kind of want to make sure they're all spread out, even layer. And it looks like they all have good seasoning on them. I'm gonna add some salt. And then you want to stick them in the oven. Right, you want to leave them in there for 15 minutes and then take them out, turn them over another 15 minutes. Okay, so it's been like 10 minutes, so I'm just going to go ahead and take them out and flip them. Gosh, guys, I love the smell of rosemary. It smells so good. Okay, so we got them out. We're just going to flip them. Now we're just going to stick them back in the oven. So the potatoes only have a little bit of time left, so we're actually going to go ahead and make the fish. Start making it at least. So you want to grab your 2 pieces of bass and you're going to set those aside. So we got them on this. And we want to take our redfish fillets and we're actually going to go put them outside on the grill that I've already started. And you literally just want to take just the tin foil. I'm going to take the tin foil and literally just remove it from the actual pan that you had it on. So you just have the fillets and the tin foil on the grill. So we're gonna toss the salad really quick, and then we are going to fry that bass, and then we're just waiting for the redfish. So you have all your ingredients in this bowl, and you have your salad dressing. So you're gonna mix that up really well, and you literally just wanna pour that all over. All right, y'all. This looks so good. For the bass, you want to make sure you get some oil on a pan and it's nice and hot. And then you want to put really carefully I'm actually going to do one at a time. So you want to make sure it's on the same side. I don't know if you guys can hear me. There you go. You want to make sure it cooks on both sides for about 2 minutes. This one's ready, and I just had a paper plate with some paper towels on it just to soak up all that excess oil. We're going to put the other one on. Alrighty, now let's get our redfish. That looks perfect. By the way, if this happens to you, don't freak out. This is why it's really awesome. By the way, if I didn't explain this well enough at the beginning of the video, on the half shell literally just means that you're cooking it on the scales and the skin. So if the scales burn a little bit, you're fine. The potatoes out of the oven and they look amazing. Alright, now I just have to put the fish on the plate. Alright, there you have it, y'all. Redfish on the half shell, a cucumber salad, and some really awesome sweet potato fries. Then we have the same sides over here, only with some pan-fried bass. Oh, looks so good. Thank you guys so much for watching the Catch, Clean, and Cook video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you try this recipe out, any of these, let me know. I'd love to hear if you liked it or not. And until next time.